Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my Floramancer world. Woohoo! So I didn't do a whole lot this week. There won't be a lot to show you, but we have a lot that we can do today. We finally have Ender Air bottles, which means we can get started on Corporea and automating everything. Everything. Just all of it. There's so much to do now. Anyway, first thing I wanted to share with you is that we have achieved another trophy. This I got a couple days ago when I loaded up the world to do a little bit of stuff. So we have that one. That means that for our progress in the pack, the only flower that we have currently running that doesn't have a trophy yet is the Thermal Lily, and we have a bit for that. We don't have any of these other flowers running yet, and we'll be able to soon. Just as soon as I can get some things together to do rune crafting and the supplies for those, we're gonna get to that point soon. So it feels good to be able to start just really digging into things, because currently, you have to admit, the mana generators we have right now are really poor. Even the Thermal Lily is considered a really poor producer. So I can't wait till we can produce far more mana and stop being so conservative with letting things run and whatnot. So can't wait for that. Anyway, today I first want to show you what I have worked on. Go ahead over here. First thing I did is I filled out most of these farms. We made these last stream, and I filled out everything for the cactus farm except for the area here where I can like try to get over to the chest if I need cactus. And then over here for mushrooms, we don't have an easy way up to check the chest. But I did another row, so I ground out a bunch of resources. I had to go to the nether and gather some quartz for the observers and doing these pistons. The reason I stopped was essentially I ran out of cactus and I had to just kind of wait for that to build up some more cactus before I could continue. I probably have to go to the nether again to do these two, but there's podzol and mushroom seeds on all of them, and as you can see, some of them have already started growing. That's okay, no biggie. But yeah, we are getting mushrooms now, which is nice. There we are. It's not fast, so I do not think this will maintain us long term from making the earth runes. We will probably have to make a large mushroom automated setup that I never did in my previous world. I mean, I started it, but I never fully automated it. So we may have to do a fully auto large mushroom farm once I get these two set up, if it can't produce enough. So there's that. So we have those running. Those are passive farms. We don't have to do anything to them. I will eventually get the resources to finish those two, and then we can do some kind of design for a building around them. Something. They don't have to be exposed. They could be, but they don't have to. Then over here, I laid out some of the floor for this wing over here. And we're going to move the drawers we have that the flower farm is placing them here. We're going to actually move them over here and have it set there. Now, this is where some of our first Corporea is going to go. And these corners are going to have our Petal crafting. So, Suri, I'm sorry I didn't see you say good morning. So, morning. I calculated they're too close, so we'll have to move them down one or two, maybe two. they're like the amount of redstone that I need back here, they'll run into each other. So I don't want that. But I decided which ones are going to be where. We've got all 16 flat colors laid out here. And yeah, so this very middle area will be petals. Then we're going to have probably this direction and this direction. We'll have a living rock and living wood. And you have seen the setup that I plan to use in my creative world way, way, way back. And it's going to need iron rods. So we're going to need to do some end rating of cities. We need an elytra anyhow so we can fly. So that won't take, we're not doing that this today, but we will need to do it soon. Because in order to do rune crafting, we need to be making living rock. But in order to be making living rock, yeah, we'll just get there. We need a lot of things. So today is Corporea Day. And the first thing we need is a lot of sparks. Now, I have done some, nether grinding when I went and got quartz, and I have 1 stack of blaze rods to get us started on spark crafting. Yeah, I know I can make the rods with coarse fruit, so I don't need to actually go to the cities, but I figure since we're going to have to go that direction anyway, you might as well combine the 2 tasks and get coarse fruit and an elytra. So yeah, I know I just need coarse fruit. I just need to go through the end city portal, and probably whatever I wind up will have coarse fruit, so that'll be cool. But yeah, anyway, so if you've never used Corporea before with Botania, what Corporea is its storage and automation system for Botania. There's some automation you can do before this, but it really opens up a lot of end game advanced crafting, advanced automation that most people don't know about, or they choose to use tech mods like applied energistics and a refined storage to do. Okay, Corporea allows you to do probably everything that a tech mod does is in that regard. And we're going to start setting that up. It does require some infrastructure, and it's a little different to set up than a tech system, but we're going to start today with that. Now, the first thing you need is a master Corporea spark. And I'm trying to decide where I want that, because you can only have 1 for each Corporea network that you are going to make. And I add that in there because you can have more than 1 Corporea network, but they need to be a different color. You can have a total of 16 in the pack, in your world, because you have 16 colors. We're going to start, which is the uncolored one, as our storage, resources, that sort of stuff. So we learned last time that you can give a spark to a potato, and we're gonna utilize that because otherwise you're gonna have to have a spark on top of something that is an inventory. In my previous playthrough, we did drawers that were colored, the same texture so you couldn't see them. We did droppers where we buried them underneath the ground so you couldn't see them. Yeah, because otherwise you just got chests and droppers or dispensers, or you could do furnaces, or yeah, anything with an inventory that can be accessed. So there we go. Now we have a Corporea spark. We made it last time so I could show you that it connects to potatoes, and I have 4 already made sparks. Sparks, this is what we need to make to actually get started. So we need to get some dragonstone, and then we need to make just a bunch of Corporea sparks. So we're going to work on that first. Okay, I don't think I have dragonstone in here. I've got 12 pixie dust, so we're going to need to get some more pixie dust. Yeah, so we have some steps ahead of us. Let's get going. Let's get a diamond, because we're going to need dragonstone. And we're going to need pixie dust, so let's go grab some ender pearls, and then we can start converting them over. But I'm so excited for today. By the way, I'll tell you about this in a second. After we make our sparks. Oof. I picked up a bunch of stuff, didn't I? I don't need you. Thank you. Okay, so the other thing I did is I built a box. But this box is because I wanted to share with you. Do you notice anything unique about this box compared to the pack? Lucid Observer, the pack maker, helped me find out what versions of Chisel and Unlimited Chisel Works would work with the pack that wouldn't cause crashes. Because I have attempted this before and they just crashed constantly. So we have a lot more building blocks. Everybody, yay! We have so many more building blocks that I'm really excited. So, of course, you have standard chisel. Okay, standard chisel. Lots of lovely blocks here, right? And it does take, you know, some of the quark blocks and the Unlimited Chisel Works changes all of the quartz, and the Metamorphic Stone gives you different textures and all these lovely textures. Look at all the textures. And there's living rock variants and living wood variants, and just I'm so excited. This is gonna make our world so awesome. No, it's not required. It's just something I've wanted. I have added to YouTube descriptions that I have added these two mods in case people want to play exactly the pack that I'm playing. So I even added what versions are okay. But yeah, so this is going to be a spawner. I have made a living wood avatar, and this living wood avatar has a rod of the rod of reservoir, that guy. Unstable reservoir, yeah. I made it because we had some extra Gaia spirits. So I made one of these, and it kills mobs for you as a player. And that's key for this. It considers anything killed by a living wood avatar as a player kill. So this is going to be our blaze spawner. Do you remember I went to the Nether and cleared out a whole area? I was going to do a glass one that was AFK only. And then I was in the Floramancer Discord, and yeah, that is when someone's like, do you remember you can kill things with the living wood avatar and get the player drops? And I was just like, nope, didn't remember that. Now I do. Yay. So this, I don't know if the blazes are going to be able to see me between these slats. I have a feeling they will. If that's the case, I'd like to test if mana glass can go in front of this and not let the light through. These are the half blocks, so I know that other mobs can't see you through them, and I know they don't let light in, but I don't know. I just don't know. So I haven't tested everything. I brought a little bit of mana over here just to see the living wood avatar test the living wood avatar. Since our spawner is relatively close, I wanted to make sure that the living wood avatar was not trying to target the mobs over there, which clearly it's not, or it would be firing right. It'd be you know, trying to fire. So that was one test. We will be going to get a blaze spawner today. It's going to live in here. And I will be able to be in this area, probably AFK or whatever to start, and collect blaze rods. Because we're going to need blaze rods like they're going out of style. We're just going to need so many blaze rods. But yes, that's for later on. We want to get Corporea started because I've been waiting hours and hours and hours of gameplay to get to this point. So yeah. We are going to use potatoes. It's just meant to be. We're going to have derpy little potatoes bouncing around, holding sparks for us. I like that idea a lot. I'm sure I already have some of these harvested, but we're just going to grab some anyway. If you remember, we were testing the distance for mana sparks, and their distance is 12 between each other before they lose connection. It's a lot closer for Corporea sparks, unfortunately. All right, so we have 40. Let's do these guys. And you. All right. And then all of you. All right, so we're all set, aren't we? We need to make sparks. Sparks, we need petals. Let's grab some petals. Actually, yeah, let's hang on to it anyway. Who knows what we're gonna need, but that'll give us a stack of sparks. Start there. And then gold and blaze rods. And blaze rods are up here, gold is up here. We might be relatively low on gold. That's gonna be a touch point. That's gonna be really a challenge for us. And I know it was in the previous world too, so there we are. We're going to turn half of you into blaze powder. So that'll give us a first stack of sparks. And okay. Ready for this funness? We need to make regular sparks and then Corporea. So regular first. Oh, I needed 2 blaze powder per. That makes sense. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. I thought I clicked in you. There we go. Then we're gonna need to turn them into Corporea sparks. And then we need to make a master spark. Alright. So we have Corporea sparks, we have a master spark, we have some tiny potatoes. Let's see, this master spark needs to go somewhere that it won't ever go anywhere. So I want to be able to see this one specifically, and I think somewhere in our central area would be good. This spot and this spot are going to be indexes. Maybe we'll put our master up there. Sure. I'm just trying to figure out with the 6-block distance, we're going to have potatoes everywhere, guys. It's going to be funny. And we can give them names if we want to. I could put it on Vasky. You're not wrong. That makes sense. I mean, because sure, Vasky's already here. now we have a Corporea spark right there. Woohoo! 7. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to test that. Let's test it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do that now. We'll do you. There's 7. It connects. But does this connect? That connects, so it's more than 7. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is too far, but 8. Nope. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is, I'm not counting the one it's sitting in. I keep missing that. So, darn it, give me that back. Thank you. Oh, you know why this isn't working, guys? There's no master spark for it to connect to. You can't do this. Why am I... La, 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 la. See, and you're saying that and I'm not paying attention to chat. My apologies. Yep. I just wanted to like have a line. So if we did, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this spot would be 6. 6 is right. All right. This is 7. And that's fine. This is 8. And that is not fine. Oh, there it goes. 8. And we're pretty sure 9 is too far. Oh, there's 9. There we go. Magic number is 9. Confirm one more time that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there we go. So 9 it is. Let's write that down. Do I have space? Nope. Let's write it here. Is 9. All right. We're off to the races. So now that we have a master spark, you can do a whole bunch of things. Granted, we do need to make it go up that way, so we're going to have some potatoes going up. Maybe I'll have it go up through this column. Who knows? But at some point, we're going to want to have it come up here. And we're going to need to connect our storage up here. Now, the question I have with this is that this is not where things are going to end up. This is mostly for when I have stuff in my inventory, this is where I chuck it. So all of our crafting, all of our resource production, everything is going to be at the locations that it's being made. That's called a decentralized storage system. Yeah, that means we're going to have a very large Corporea network. So I may not need to connect these storage drawers because they won't really be needed as a part of the Corporea network for crafting, because all of this stuff will be in larger supply wherever we're making it, wherever we're producing it. But we do need to first get the Corporea network over to where we're going to do our first bit of auto crafting, and that is going to be petal crafting. There's 3 things we need to accomplish as soon as possible. 1, we need petals. 2, we need seeds. So I'm going to need to Corporea automate our wheat farm over there. And number 3, we need living rock. Okay. Seeds and petals are first because we can craft hydrangeas and endoflames endlessly once we have that, because we'll have ways of constantly making those. Then we're going to need living rock for any other flowers because we're going to need runes. And rune crafting is going to take a while, but getting the living rock started will be great. So I want to get Corporea over there. And that's the first thing we're going to do, is try to get it over there. Now, we could make a storage drawer controller and have the hopper hawk hooked up to the storage drawer controller for this, and that would mean we only needed 1 Corporea spark on the controller. Because me and Lucid and I were talking about adding storage drawers, why it wasn't added. Of course, he feels that the upgrades to it make it just way too OP. My thought was the thing to make it a little less OP would be to remove the controller from crafting, because that way you had to still put a spark on every single drawer instead of just slapping one on the controller. And these are expensive. He wanted to remove all the upgrades, and I don't like that idea. That was his. I don't like that idea, but if he wanted to, I would have to work around that. Yeah. So who knows? He is planning an update of the pack. It'll still be 112, just an update of the existing pack. I don't know when that's happening. For our purposes, I am going to put Corporea sparks on all of these and not have a controller over here. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It just doesn't, because there's only the four blocks that'll ever be here. So I want to move these so I don't trip over them constantly. Or I could just lose it into the void. That works too. And we're going to move these to the other side. Over here. Can I not? There we go. And then we need to turn you. And once we get these relocated, we'll be able to start getting the supplies to craft them into petals. Okay. And let's make sure that this will sparkle. It should connect to the mana pool. Yep. All right. And we have a light issue, so we'll do that. All right, now we're going to put Corporea sparks on all of these. Now we need to connect these with the master spark over there. We're going to start at the master, but we're going to need to get it from here, from there, over there, doing nine step block increments. So we're going to count out the 9 blocks first. And yeah. I'm wondering if it's 9 here and 9, it can go in the diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This would be 9 then. No. That's probably too far away, actually. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's connected. Okay. So are we gonna want these guys everywhere, bouncing around? It'll be adorable, don't you think? I'm just trying to figure out if I want it here or if I want it here. So if we did there, it would be kind of out of the way and yet still within range. Again, we're gonna try to get it to go over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see if we can put it right there. There we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do 4. Go, let's see. Can we put it here? That's really what I want to know. This was the spot I wanted. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. Yep, I like that. We do have a darkness issue here. Does anywhere need it? Doesn't look like it. All right, and then getting that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This spot right here. I think what I'm going to want to do is make this living rock at some point. Right now it's not. And does it need light? Doesn't look like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here. And I have dirt. We'll use dirt. Are you too far away? Let's try here. There we go. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, 9. It's turning out to be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oof. I know this is closer. I'm okay with that, but I don't want. No, give that back. Give it back. There we go. Okay. We're getting there. so now we want to do... And I put it here. This guy is going to be going right down the middle. We might need to relocate them a little bit in time, but I need to get it all the way down to there, so... I just had to make sure it's still connected. Let's put one here. This is 7, but it's right in the middle. I kind of like that. And then... Yep, and then we'll go the other way. All right, so all of our sparks in this area are connected. Whee! And now we can get the supplies to start doing the petal crafting. So that's awesome. Okay, so I'm doing that a lot, aren't I? We need drawers, hoppers, Corporea funnels, redstone, and hourglasses. Missed connecting one on the right? No, he's connected. They're all connected. I just click on it to see if they're connected. He's connected, see? They're all connected. And as you can see, these things are going to be in our view, which is why eventually I will probably hide them. But for now, there's going to be just a bunch of sparks. It might work though, since I'm trying to do unicorn sort of colors everywhere base. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway. For now, we just needed it connected. All right, so it's time to do some crafting. I do not know how much cobble. I have no cobble here, so we have to go grab some cobble. A Corporea funnel, which is like the block you'll use the most out of the Corporea stuff, needs droppers. So we need a bunch of cobble. And the crafty crates, we have some dreamwood in here, so we'll be able to make crafty crates. The pattern we need is this one, the 1x1 pattern. So we just need the placeholders and redstone, which we have some placeholders. We need hoppers. Do I have any? Nope. So we need to make hoppers. We're definitely going to need item frames. Let's put that away and that away for now, and we'll put the petals in there. So we've got some crafting to do. Yeah, dyeing them with phantom ink will help. For sure. Do we have any chests already made? Yes. We need more than 9. A little bit of wood. I have to go fetch some more wood. I don't have a whole lot of stuff up here. All right. So we have 12. We can get started with 12. 12 is fine. So the crafty crate is really cheap to make here. We need crafting tables and dreamwood planks. let's go fetch some wood. And we'll make 16 crafting tables. I'm gonna need more dream wood than that, so. Great, so we have 16 crafty crates. We need 16 item frames, and let's go fetch the cobble we need to make the droppers. I'm not going to be doing all 16 right now, I don't think. I guess we'll decide on how quickly it goes. How efficient am I, essentially? That's probably all the cobble I have. Yeah. I don't have these very full, but we should probably turn it on. I don't have room in my inventory right now. We'll figure stuff out. This stuff will be a lot more efficient when we have better mana generators going. So, yeah. Alright, got some droppers. And we can put the dreamwood away. Probably can put this piece of soul sand away. And then it's just dropper with Corporea spark. Packet hero! And that's probably just craft a block that makes use of the network. Yep. Yay! Need a bunch of redstone. We need comparators and redstone torches. We got some torches. I need to make comparators. This will be deciding if we even have... I don't need regular sparks. We've got not a lot of quartz. And I need stone. Do I have? Okay, so we can start. Well, yeah. I need more redstone to do another torch. There's our 16 comparators. We are going to need, I believe it was 2 torches per, so we'll just make a bunch of torches. And we're gonna need a few blocks of redstone. And then we need a bit more. Probably not that much. We'll see. And then we need hourglasses. Let's put the cobble in here until we need more. And hourglasses are gold, mana glass, mana steel, and redstone. That's all our gold. Yeah, we're gonna have to really focus on that. Let's put these away. And how much mana glass am I gonna need? Oh boy, the amount of gold Yeah, that's gonna be our sticking point. I already feel it. So let's go turn this guy on. All right. Hey, well that's how many we need, but that uses up every bit of gold we have. For the most part. But we need 16. Unless we do... And this isn't something I figured out. Unless we do a redstone clock. Hi, Zaroth! Make a gold farm? Yeah. One per corner. You know, that makes sense. Let's plan on that thought, and yeah. Okay. And what blocks do I want to use for my redstone circuitry? I usually use living rock, the plain stuff, but because there's so much of that in my world, do I want to use the same stuff or something else? I do have, you know, other redstone circuitry in other places that is also living rock brick. This is an opportunity to use something else if I wanted to. I'm really thinking just sticking with living rock brick. Got a little bit here. We're gonna need slabs. We have more down. We can get more down here. I'm trying to think if there's anything I'm missing. Let's see how little living rock we have right now. And we'll need sand for the hourglass. But let's start emptying our inventory of blocks here. Start placing these things. Okay, so we already need to move this down because they're too close. So let's see. Oh, you know what? I need drawers. Yep, I need to do this. Alright, so we're gonna build the blue one because we need blue for hydrangeas, and then we'll have to probably move it down because I'm pretty sure that we're gonna need to yeah, we're gonna need to do Alright, so the point is to pull the comparator signal off the hopper. We're going to put like wooden shovels in the last 4 slots so that it'll already be almost all the way maxed once it receives petals here, and that'll turn it off. So we're gonna let it run until this drawer has 32 stacks in it. And then it'll be torch tower to the top. And it won't need to go very far. The crafty crate will go here, and the funnel will go here. Right? And there'll be a piece of redstone on top of the funnel that will do the requesting. And then this guy So it will. So the next thing that we're going to do is take a block of redstone and put it on the comparator. Remember, we learned that it's going to compare this signal and the output signal and only send a redstone signal out when it matches or is more than the signal coming into the side. So instead of in season 1, we had long chains of redstone out here for it to count out to the 15 power or whatever power I was filling chests up with to get to there. Here we're just going straight up once it is full. And we don't need you in there. So yeah, when it's full, this torch will switch over and it will stop accepting a pulse in here. So if that goes to there, that goes 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This would be the next tower. So that would be fine here. I won't need to move it. I thought it came out further. It probably would come out further if the hopper was here. No, it's fine. We're doing fine. All right. And then the item frame will be what we're requesting, which in this case is blue flowers. All right. Blue flowers in there. And then we also need to put a Corporea spark on our funnel. And if we can reach it, we'll be able to see that it connects. There we go, because it's within range. So we're fine there. And we do not have that many blue flowers. Yeah. 6 stacks. So that'll only make 12 stacks of blue. So this one will be, we'll need to turn our Jaded Amaranthus on in order to actually have this be full. But then Suri was right. We can do, we can connect this line to the corner here. This is our corner. This will be blocks. This will be the disguised part here. And we can put our hourglass right there. And then have it go to this one. And it'll go this way because it'll be right here. Okay, so it's within range to keep pulsing, but when this is turned on, it'll be able to go that way. We'll need to put a repeater there. It'll be able to go that way, but not... Yeah, repeater will have to go right here, because otherwise when this turns on, it'll disable this one too. So there's that. All right. We could begin, we need to do one more thing, and that is to make our crafting pattern. We need a 1x1 pattern, which means the redstone goes just in that one spot. This will only need to be crafted once ever in our entire playthrough unless we lose it, because it's just to configure the crafting crate. So there's that. Now we can begin testing. We need to get some sand. Suri, you're probably, now that I'm seeing what you're writing, yeah, you're probably right. I need to actually put the, I know, let's move the hopper hawk. Or not the hopper hawk, the hourglass. I know where it should go now. It doesn't need to go in the corner. It can go right there in the middle. So pulse will still work if it's here. I'll need one. So it's now making requests, and it should be working. We're too high up to see if it's working. It is working. So here is basic Corporea automation. We've got the Corporea funnel requesting blue flowers from the Corporea network. Funnel just means it works like a hopper. It's going to place whatever it's requesting into an inventory 1 to 2 blocks below it. So I could have a space there. It could be one above and it'll still put it in the crafty crate. So keep that in mind if you want to make things look different. It's 1 to 2 blocks. It'll place it into an inventory directly below it. If it has no inventory, it will just pop up above the funnel. So it'll just sit above the funnel. And the the hourglass is doing the redstone pulse to request things from over there. Okay, I think you could even see this one pulsing. Yeah, you can see the little blue dots coming out of the spark. It's pulsing, so we know that it's requesting from this block. So then the crafty crate is doing the 1x1 recipe because we know 1 flower equals 2 petals. So that's what it's doing. And whenever it has a successful recipe, it will automatically drop. If you configure it and it's got gaps in it, in the recipe, you're going to need to hit it with a wand in order to dump stuff out of the crafty crate. So if it does an incomplete craft and it doesn't actually create anything, you're going to need to hit it with redstone with a wand to empty it. But any successful recipe that it makes in pattern will just drop out. So that's why it's dropping into our hopper. And the next step is we're going to need to make some shovels to fill in these spots to raise the redstone power so that it's as close to full as possible. So that's our next step. And it looks like I used up all my sticks. So we're gonna need 4 shovels, and I don't have 4 spaces. We're gonna be doing this. All right. Now, if you don't have storage drawers, you would just use a chest. You can even do like the iron chests mod, and this would work exactly the same way. You just wouldn't have a visual representation here of petals. Now, when we go to needing to use these petals, they're currently not hooked up to the Corporea network. The Corporea network cannot see that we have blue petals until we put a Corporea spark on the chest, or in this case, the drawer. You can see it in there, but it's actually on the drawer. So now the drawer, according to the network, has blue petals. Yay. And now we just have to repeat this for all of the petals. We need to repeat this 16 times. Yeah. Step 1, let's make some more drawers. All right, we've got 8. So we need blue and cyan. This will be cyan. Let's go ahead and put cyan in it because otherwise I will forget which one I wanted where. And that'll make hydrangeas. And then for endo flames, we need brown, red, and light gray. And I have red and brown over here. This is the next ones we're going to do. Red, brown. red, brown. And then light gray's over here. Light gray. And then for thermalilies, we're gonna need red, orange, yellow? I say that in question because I cannot remember now. Thermalily. Oh, don't need yellow. It's just red and orange. The others are okay. And then we need to do the rosa, which is purple, pink, and lime. Yes, purple, pink, and lime, which I have over here. Pink, lime. Let's grab those first. Pink and lime. And then purple. All right, so these are the ones we need to set up for the flowers we're currently using. We're currently making those. So this is what we're going to be working on until we get it all set up.